and performance review. This section will run about 45 minutes, including Q&A. Company will start the section by 30 minutes presentation, followed by 15 minute Q&A. And during Q&A, investor may leave your question in meeting room chat box or use raise your hand function. We will open your microphone so you can ask the question to the company directly. So may I now invite Central PATTANA Public Company Limited to start the presentation, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the SCT, and good afternoon to everyone on the call. So hope you're safe and healthy. Happy to see all of you joining us for the call today. So as the SCT mentioned, we'll begin with a brief update in terms of what we're seeing on the ground at the moment. I guess not so much on the third quarter results because that's already covered. I guess you've already heard, we've hit the lowest point of the year so far, but what's important is what's going on ahead. So we'll probably spend a bit of time on that. And another interesting topic is the investment in Siam Future Development, which I'm sure everyone here is interested to know what's going on today. I'll go ahead and let my colleague Kun Vivipa run through the presentation, and then we'll address your questions during the Q&A. Thank you, Chen Kap.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to share you about what's the highlights happened during the third quarter, and also just a little bit brief of performance as well. So let's start with the key highlights update. Due to the impact of the fourth wave of COVID-19 outbreak during the July until the end of August. So we seen a lot of number of infected daily cases. So the government has already announced the lockdown restriction during that time to control the area that affected by the high risks and also the area including the Bangkok and surrounding area and also the high risk provinces. So this time, we impact directly from the temporary close of our shopping mall for about 20 locations. However, we still maintain and focus on the taking care of all stakeholders and through the services that we has already developed the digital platform to serve our customer during that time, and also the assistance for our tenants in terms of giving them rental discounts and also the taking care of the sales performance.
Wim, the slide is still on the same page, so can you please check it's moving? Okay.
Okay. Oh, sorry. And also for the stakeholder, so we also taking care the social and and communities in terms of allocated the overall some area in the shopping malls to be a vaccination center to Thai people to encourage the rollout vaccination plan. And also the second, we invest in the new potential asset under Siam Future Development, as you know. So this is will increase our competitiveness and also contribute our long-term growth going forward. And also the SF currently as the Central PATTANA, we has already get the majority stake of the controlling interest in the Siam Future, and I will mention this transaction later on. And also we still proceed to launch the new project development like Central Srilacha, which has already launched in the end of October, and we got very high responsive and very good feedback from the customer that has already visited our new shopping malls. And also we launched the Nirati Don Mueang, which we seen a lot of pre-sales and booking increase continuously since we launched this project. And also moreover, we still focus on the sustainability of the business development. So this we try to insist that we focus on the building trust of our customer when they visit our shopping mall with the safety and hygiene standard, and also we try to building trust to our communities by incorporating with the government sector and also the private sector in terms of economy resumption. And I would like to touch a bit on the third quarter performance. As you know, we impacted by the lockdown situation for about 2 months. So the total revenue was hit and decreased by 35% year on year, and also decreased by 19% Q on Q. As a result that we give the rental discount to our tenants to help them to pass through this situation together. With the year-on-year performance is quite got very big impact because during the third quarter of last year is like a recovery stage, why the third quarter this year is the bottom out of the year because we impacted by the lockdown. So even we try to do the cost initiative and cost saving to be in line with the our revenue impact. But however, the gross profit margin still gone down to 27% in the short run, because this is the impact on the revenue side from the lockdown situation is much better than our cost that can save. But however, please be in mind that even we report the net loss as about 200 million baht in the third quarter, but this is the number that exclude the accounting standard and also the non-recurring items. So actually in the financial statement we're still making profit. And currently after the lockdown easing, so we see a lot of improvements in terms of the traffic and in terms of the tenant sales performance. So we expect that going forward in the fourth Q and the rest of the year after we easing the lockdown already, so the performance should be improved. And for the capital structure, as you can see, we has the net debt to equity ratio at 0.65 times. This is represent our strength capital structure with very quite resilient during the COVID-19 situation. So believing that going forward we can still manage the capital structure not more than our policy level at one time. And for the cost performance side, due to the initiative of the cost saving and any reduction in terms of the expense, so during the past 9 months, so we can reduce the operating cost for totally around 2.9 million baht, which accounted for the reduction about 23% from the normal base year or pre-COVID level, which quite in line with the reduction in terms of rental and service revenue performance if compared with the pre-COVID level. So for the operating cost, which we can reduce, majority will contributed by the variable cost, which comprise of the energy and utility costs and also administrative expense and marketing promotional events. So this type of cost we can reduce about 33% from the pre-COVID level, and the for the variable cost is accounted for 72% of the saving amounts that we can make during the 9 months. And also the fixed costs, which are the personal expense and also the outsourced services, which accounted for about 28% of the total saving. So this time round, we can save about 13% if compared to the pre-COVID level. So this is represent that we can maximize the efficiency, cost management to be in line with the revenue performance. And this is for the business updates and outlook. And I would like to summarize about the COVID-19 situation during the 2 years that we faces the COVID-19 since the first wave until we are at the stage of the reopening now. So if you can see the last column, we seen a lot of improvement in terms of the revenue performance of each business categories, especially for the shopping malls and hotel, which we see a ramp up in terms of the revenue performance after we faces the lockdown during July and August. And for the office and residential business is quite resilient in terms of the revenue impact. As you can see, even during the lockdown situation, these two business categories still perform exceed others business like retail, shopping mall, and hotel. And if we go back to the first wave that we already faced the lockdown last year. So you can see after the lockdown last year, we can resume our performance of the retail, shopping malls, and also the hotel quite quickly. And also this time round, we expect that to see the same recovery as well. And this is to demonstrate the momentum of the shopping mall performance in terms of the traffic and also tenant sales performance. So during the lockdown situation in the third Q, so we seen the traffic gone down at about 20 or to 20 plus percentage from pre-COVID level. So after we easing the lockdown during the 1st of September, we see a lot of improvement in terms of the traffic, which touch based at about 7 to 75% from pre-COVID level. And also the improvements will be gradually gone up during this time. And currently we see some traffic of some certain location of shopping malls that the traffic has already touched base at 80 to 90% from pre-COVID level already. So we expect that the rest of the year should see the recovery stage, and with the celebration seasonal, so we can see a lot of improvement in terms of consumption and also customer confidence that going to be ramped up. And in terms of the tenant sales performance, during the COVID-19 and we hit by the outbreak and in the third Q, the majority of the tenants that was hit very hardly is the food and beverage, and also the education and entertainment center, which we seen this type of the business quite hit by the lockdown measurement, and also the food and beverage and education and entertainment. After we seen the lockdown relaxation, we see a lot of improvement in terms of the sales performance as well. But for the fashion, in terms of the sales performance, is quite in line with the traffic level. And for some certain business like technology, IT, and gadget, is quite resilient during the lockdown situation because they can has the sales performance which exceeds our traffic performance because during the lockdown people tend to use the work from anywhere and work from home, so people use more computer and IT accessories, so they benefit from this time as well. So after we the lockdown relaxation, so this should be seen like the sales performance should be in line with the traffic level as well. And for our focus in terms of the facilitated our customer and also the tenants during the COVID-19, I would like to focus on the our safety and hygiene master plan that we try to ensure our customer confidence when they visit our shopping malls during that time, and going forward we still keep this standard to remain the customer confidence. And also we implemented the platform, the online platform, to build an engagement with our customer during the lockdown, and we try to make them to be a way to connect them and also connect the online to offline, like for respond for any demand from the new normal in the future. So the platform that we has already implemented, as you can see this all the platform that you can shop through the Central Connect, and also you can order food through Central Eats and use the food delivery service through Grab, and also you can order by using Chat and Shop through Line official account as well. And for our tenants, we continuously to do the support program in terms of both give them a rental discount and also help them to do the marketing activities and do the marketing events to help them to build their sales performance in line with the like the major events that we try to bring the traffic into our shopping malls as well. And also we believe that the rental discount that we give after the lockdown restriction has finish and end. So we believe that the rental discount that we offer to our tenants will be reduced and also in line with the better situation of the COVID-19. And also we developed the digital platform to serve our tenants by recommending the One Biz, which is the loyalty program that connects our ecosystem together. This will help our tenants to produce their products and services directly into our customer target, and also they can expand their customer base as well. And another application like Serve Central PATTANA that we already implemented. This application will help our tenants to manage their shops, and also they can watching and observing their the sales performance and also the discounts through this app, which is they're very easy to access and very easy to manageable their business. And this is the update of the new shopping center at Central Srilacha, which is the 35th of the retail development project of Central PATTANA, with the total NLA of to 34,000 square meters. This in the under the concept of eco-friendly, and we see a lot of innovative concept in the Central Srilacha. And during the weekend, we see a lot of traffic, more than that our expectation. And also we have the new innovative concept to building this shopping mall to be a center of life as well. For the Central Ayutthaya, actually this one is target to be open by the end of this month. So we, if we say the readiness of the Central Ayutthaya currently is more than 95% completion, and also we see a lot of the unique format interior in the Central Ayutthaya, which can bring the Thailand heritage to be like a new attraction of the Ayutthaya city. And also we see a lot of iconic brands that partner with Central PATTANA in the Central Ayutthaya. And for the residential business, I would like to summarize in terms of the currently we has already developed the total project of the residential about 19 project with the total project value of around 21 billion baht. And also this type of residential we categorize into the high-rise project and low-rise project. For the high-rise project, which is the condominium project, that we have two types. One type is adjacent to our existing shopping malls, and also one of the components of our mixed-use development, which has has the highest demand and very fast when we launched the project and sold out very fast. And also the high rise that will be like the standalone project. And for the high rise, we has already developed for about 13 project, and which this project already closed out around 41%, and during the transfer about 21%, with 19% of backlog, and the remaining value for the additional booking another 19%. For a low-rise project, during the COVID-19, we see a lot of responsive and good responsive that people focusing more on the more space and located in a good location. So we see some shift demand into the low rise. So currently we has the 6 project of low rise development, which has already transferred about 17 project, and we have the 5% of backlog, and another 78% will be the remaining value for the future demand. So in summarized, in third Q, we already secured the backlog at around 2.7 billion baht already. And the Niriti Donmyeong, as I mentioned earlier, we has already launched and gonna be transferred going forward in the fourth Q. So currently we has already transferred some, and in another 3 new project that gonna launch soon will be the Ascent Avenue Rayong, which is the home office, and the Phil Phuket is the condominium project located very close to Central Phuket, and also Ascentview Ayutthaya is the one of the component in the mixed-use project developments. We target that in these 3 new projects after launching will be contribute after launch in the next 2 or 3 years going forward. And for the office and hotel business, so the atmosphere of the office business is quite resilient and get the slightly impact because we can maintain our tenants during this time because we can like adopt the office area, and also we've seen a lot of office worker return to the office already. And also maybe we can see some business has a lower demand in office space, but we also see the higher demand from technology business and e-commerce business, and also logistics that require some office space during the time. And also what we have in our portfolio, the office location quite located in the CBD or new CBD. So we believe that we can still capture the demand of the office grade A, even we see the supply, the additional supply in the future. And for the hotel business, due to the COVID-19 outbreak and recovery of the tourism sector, so we has already take this opportunity to renovate both Hilton Pattaya, which has already finished in 2020, and also the Centra Udon, which currently under the renovation process, phase by phase. So we want to prepare the hotel business to respond the resumption and also the return of the tourism sector after we announced the reopening for foreign traveler. So we should see the improvements the year later on for the hotel sector. And for business outlook from the 9 months performance that has already passed. Overall, we see the performance both in revenue and profit size during the 9 months impacted by COVID-19 much higher than 2020 because of number of infected people more than in 2020. So we expect that the outlook should be at the recovery stage after this time and after the COVID unravel. So we still focus on the center of life by significantly emphasizing on the physical store and also online platform. We try to blending these together and to be create like a value driver for both our existing project and future project as well. And moreover, we still has a plan to do the further investment to increase our competitiveness and also the growth, long-term growth as well. So like the SF acquisition deal that we has already finished the mandatory tender offer, this is will be strengthen our business position in the market. And lastly, we try to manage the capital structure and liquidity to be combat with the COVID-19 situation. And at this time, we also try to balance all the investment in the future to create the long-term growth and long-term return for our shareholder as well. And this is a short brief of the Siam Future Development acquisition. After we get the the majority stake after the tender offer process during the September and October. So we have the majority stake at 96%, and currently we are under process to do the next process to comply with the our regulation to complete our SF acquisition transaction. So the benefits to our Central PATTANA portfolio is to we can consolidate market position between the asset under CPN and also the super regional mall like Mega Bang Na through the JV platform with IKEA, and also we can diversify it into small retail formats, and also we can collaborate with the famous partner to develop the further mixed-use project under the land bank from the acquisition. And also we can recognize and the contribution in terms of the revenue and cash flow performance as well. And for the Siam Future portfolio, will be contribute CPN portfolio in terms of the net leasable area, which will be growth by approximately 20% from the NLA of a small retail project and also the Mega Bang Na project. And this will be make us to be a leadership in like a retail developer in Thailand. And if we can see the in terms of the total asset after the consolidation, so you can see the asset growth of the CPN will be increased by approximately 15%. This is we believe that will be the potential of the our investment in the future. So this is all the presentation. I would like to pass on the session to Q&A with Kun Ponpinit. Thank you very much.